Strategy 3. Learn as much as you can from others.
As you stand down there at the bottom of the water slide by the pool where everybody lands after descending their 100 feet at speeds of 50 miles an hour, you start to take note of the different strategies that people are using to successfully navigate this journey. Some have their arms folded, some have them straight back over their heads. There are a lot of different techniques and a lot of different outcomes. You want to be one of the people that come out of the pool with the same clothes on in the same position as when you went in, looking like you're having fun. So looking over the other people in advance is an important step. If you have a friend who's gone before you, certainly you're going to get some tips from that person. So again, strategy 2 is learn all you can from others. This is what successful entrepreneurs do before they start their business, and they keep on doing it on an ongoing basis. You always want to be in learning mode. When you've committed yourself to starting a new business, you've really set about on a journey that's an endless journey of learning new things from all kinds of different people, learning every way you possibly can to make your business more successful. And you really have to commit yourself to that mindset. Once you take that frame of mind, you're going to find that the opportunities to learn from other business owners are absolutely endless. So the first thing you want to do is think of yourself as a new member of the club of business owners. Okay, these opportunities are everywhere. And most of the other members of the club, except perhaps your direct competitors, they're going to be happy to help you out. Think about it. Once your business is established and going well, and some prospective new business owner or entrepreneur comes in and admires what you have going, and of course you make yourself comfortable that they're not a competitor in any way, but if they ask you some questions, wouldn't you be happy to help that person? Well, of course you would. That's human nature. You're never going to go just shopping again. From now on, when you're a consumer, you have to be in learning mode. Always listen and observe. What's going on here? Have your mental tape recorder on, recording all the good ideas that you see. Ask to speak to the owner and talk with them about it. You're going to find it's easy. When you're doing this, be prepared to pitch your own business too, because you'll be asked about it. And that's a good thing. You'll be spreading the word and reputation of yourself and your new business ahead of time. So you'll be learning, promoting your own new business, meeting other members of the club, and best of all, how much does all of this cost? It's absolutely free. Let's talk a little bit about competitive research. You don't have to be underhanded to do quality competitive research. You can learn from your competitors very easily. To start with, establish a list of direct and indirect competitors. Have these companies on your radar screen at all times. And by that I mean never overlook an opportunity to learn something about them. Here are a few ways you can do that. Step 1, have a file on all of your key competitors. Start it today and plan to keep them organized. Every time you see a news article, a resume from someone who used to work for that company, a flyer in the mail, anything with that company's name on it, you read it, you write the date on it, and you put it in your file. Over time, you're going to build up a wealth of information on your competitors. The most obvious way to do competitive research is to go to the competitor's website. Find out how they present themselves to their customers. Read their press. Look at their open positions, their management team, everything they have. And don't just do this once and then walk away. Print every page from their site and keep it in your file. Next month, go back and look again. Is there something new? What's changed? Why do you think they're making changes? Make this a part of your ongoing competitive research. Next, look for opportunities to have friendly conversations with your competitors' customers. Sooner or later, you're going to run into someone who does business with a competitor. Your natural inclination will be to want to hear what they don't like about them. But you'll learn a lot more if you find out what your competitor is doing right. So don't just use every chance like this to persuade the customer to switch or that the competitor isn't good. Sometimes you'll get more value from using this as an opportunity to do some competitive research. Then switch them over. Now, we could do an entire program on competitive research, but the point is, start it now, even if you haven't started your business, and keep it up endlessly. It's an important part of learning from others. Now, beyond talking with other business owners, there are numerous opportunities to learn from others. Every industry has a trade organization. They have trade shows, industry conferences, user groups. Most of them will have a local organization or certainly a regional organization. Whatever kind of business you're in, there's an association for that business. It doesn't matter where they're headquartered. They have conferences and programs all over the country, and as I said, many of them even have local or regional chapters. You just go to Google, type a few words to describe your industry, and then the word association. You'll find them in no time. Now go to their websites. Read everything you can. If you don't find what you want on their website, give them a call and tell them you're thinking about getting into the industry. Find out what information they have for people like you who are thinking about getting into the business. They want to grow the industry. That's what they do. They want to make their members more successful, and they'd like you to be a member someday. Ask to get on their mailing list or their email list. Let's talk about franchisers. Just about every industry you can imagine has somebody out there who has decided that they can impart their knowledge to franchisees. Now, keep in mind, their business is about selling their business package to other entrepreneurs. You should go to these people, especially before you start your business, and just hear what they have to say. So, what if I'm not really interested in owning a franchise? I just want to start an independent business? Well, if you haven't already started your business, then you need to remain open-minded and make the call. You're going to learn some things that might help you clarify or rethink your own ideas. Or if they're completely compelling, you might decide after doing more homework that being a franchisee is the right business ownership model for you. Either way, you're a winner. So make the call. There's someone at that franchising organization whose job it is to meet with people like you and to get to know you and teach you about what they could do to help you be successful in that industry. Now, of course, you want to be honest with these people. You can tell them flat out, I've been thinking about starting an independent business, but I thought I should find out what you have to offer. The good ones will really appreciate that you gave them a shot. So, summarizing, the more people you talk to who have already taken the plunge before you climb up the ladder, the more successful you're going to be. You're going to land in the pool with a smile on your face, and the people are going to be coming up to you next and saying, hey, what's your secret? So let's move on to strategy 4.